I'm a professional
This
swimmer.
improv story is based on the idea a man goes to get haircut, let the story commence. Craig was about to go on a 2 week holiday to Ibiza and he wanted like, a good haircut that would really last him for the whole 2 weeks. He didn't want to get it all like dead short so that, it kind of lasted, just kind of, no too short, but didn't want to look like he just had a haircut. It's a bit like going back to school, secondary school or something after the summer. Um, and you've got like brand new trainers and they're pure bright white. You want to look like you've not made that much an effort. You've just got your haircut. Like, he's got his haircut for holiday. It's pathetic. So he went to the barbers and he said, "Can you get us a haircut? But a haircut I want it short. How short do you want it? Well, let me explain because it's not really a number. I'm not giving him a number 2, give him a number 3. It's an idea I've got here. Can you get it so it looks short, but it looks like maybe I got my haircut, say, 3 weeks ago. Do you know what I mean? So you're not wanting much off it. Aye, but no, trim it. Do the sides and I don't know. I'm explaining it well. They went, aye, you don't want not much off it. Aye, I don't want to look like I'm pure. I've just got my hair cut for holiday. Oh, you went holiday? Where you off to? Barber's asking me where I go. I know. It's a pure cliche, isn't it? I know. What were we saying? You were saying how long you want it. I want it to look like it's a good haircut. It's short, but I didn't just get it like the other day to go on holiday and I've got a haircut and I've got my new trainers and I've got my shorts and my new top, fucking creases down it, like a t-shirt with creases down it that I just fucking bought yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard. And the barber said, well, listen, have you considered that that's the fuck is this? Have you considered that's not that bad an idea? What? Look like I'm trying hard? Aye. I don't want to look like, like my wee boy. Don't let people be on about John, fucking. What you on about looking like a wee boy? John, what? Does he look like a wee boy? No, I'm not saying it's it. No. I'm not saying it. I mean, I feel like I don't mean I literally look like somebody's going to go like you kind of getting the club. You're too young. I mean, look like right. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to look like I'm trying too hard. Right, I get it. But see if you look like you're trying hard. It's actually, I think personally. No, I'm not. Who's it? What is it you're after? Just kind of short. No, in terms of when you go on holiday, when you're pulling. What is it you're after? Oh, I don't know, like a wank or something. Or, you what? I don't know what you're saying. What is it you're after? When in terms of who? What, shagging? Aye. Who? I don't know who. No, who? What? What is? Wait, who? What you into? A woman? What? Aye. Right, that's fucking hell. John, that's boyish. No, just forget about John. Right. I think a woman. I don't know what goes on in a woman's head. Nobody knows what goes on a woman. I don't know what goes on a fucking woman's head. Be married for 40 fucking years. Near a wiser. Be married for fucking 40 years, near a fucking wiser, man. Honestly, nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. But I would wager that if they see, a good guy like yourselves put in that effort, and like you're trying a bit hard. I think that's a wee bit endearing. I can imagine. Again, I'm not a woman. I don't know what goes on a woman's head. I would say it's a wee bit endearing that, like that, And no, I think I'd come across as kind of childish and, oh, did I do well? Did I get my hair cut well? And do you like my clothes? Everybody said that. Everybody's doing that to a certain extent. And if you look like you're no kind of tried, this is you trying to make the best first impression. And if you look like you're no, you kind of don't care, this is you at your try hardest. They're expecting you to be like this. Do you see what I'm saying? You're meant to look like you're trying a bit too hard with how you look. And then, this is a nice woman planning settling down, family, settling down. That's not why I'm going there. I'm not going to settle down. But I mean, eventually, settle. It could happen. It could happen. I don't know. Maybe it's not really. Maybe I don't know. Right. They're expecting you to degrade by about 50%. Maybe even as much as 70%. Degradation. What'd you call it when, John? What'd you call it when you buy like a motor and then depreciation? Depreciation. They're expecting you to depreciate for what they get. They're expecting you to depreciate right down to about 25%. Right down to 25% when they first met you. In terms of how you look. In terms of your attitude. In terms of what you do. You start off, how is the wine? Is it nice wine? Oh, that part. Out at a restaurant. To 2 years later, if not 1 year later, on the couch like that. That's they know you're going to degrade. So I would say just get your hair cut. Just get your hair cut. Get your hair cut normal. What is it you would normally have? 2 at the sides and back and just a bit off the top. Right. Do this. Everybody will be like this. Everybody will look like this. So he got his hair cut. He liked it, but he was concerned. He went on holiday. He went to the airport, Glasgow airport. He looked about, and see guys had pure short hair. You could see it's like pure cuts. Some of them even had a bit of red, like they just got their hair cut that morning. So that's good, and there's some women and all that, and they were all done up and all that, and he was kind of done up, in a holiday sort of fashion. And he was like, oh, I wonder if he got on the flight and there's other like women on the flight and all that, and he was with his pals and his pals like that. Do you see them up the back? Do you think we're going to end up bumping into them? And he said, no, you'll get all split up and all that. But he went to the toilet. He was waiting to go to the toilet at the front of the flight. And then this woman walked up that he saw in the airport in Glasgow. And he was standing there like that. You're waiting to go in, there's somebody already in. He was at the front of the queue. This woman's here, second one. Like that. And he went, he's taking his time, isn't he? What's that? He's taking his time. I know. Hurry up. Hurry up. You're going to a beat. What's that? Nothing. I was going to. You're going to ask, was that going to Ibiza? Aye. Sorry. Oh, aye, nice, classy. He looked at his pal, and his pal was like that. Craig was like that. Person came out the toilet. Oh, he went like to go. You took your time. Craig said to the guy, "You took your time." Guy went like, "What?" Nothing. And he saw that she wasn't looking. He thought, oh, it's a bit too macho. Sort of thing will get you chibbed. He went into the toilet, and then realised when he was in the toilet, he was actually dying for a shite. And he thought, oh no. He thought, wait, it was actually already stinking of shite a wee bit when he got in. So he went like that. Oh! Anyway, before he actually pulled his shorts down, he opened the door and looked to her and went, here. But she had kind of went away a wee bit. She was like leaning there to talk to her pal. Aye, get us a Prosecco. Get us a Prosecco. And Craig was like, all right. He's ready to wait. There was a guy in the queue behind her though. Like behind her in the queue, but actually physically in front of her. But she'd went back a wee bit. With the idea that, I'm next, don't jump in. I'm just sort of walking away momentarily to speak to my pal. And the guy was like, you come, no, I'm just trying to get hoodie. You want me to get hoodie? No, it's fine. And he went to go back in the toilet, and then she turned around and went, yeah, it's stinking in here. She went, what? I mean, it was already stinking when I got in. All right. And then she walked to get in. He's like, no, I've not went yet. What I'm saying is that who's fucking stinking of shit. A guy to the left fucking stinking of shit. Just in case you think it's me. She went, hurry up, He went, aye, right. And shut the door. And he went, the fuck am I playing at, man? Right. And he pulled down his shorts and went, don't. I think you should. She might be able to hear you. No. Because the plane was like this. Just that sound all the time. And he went, He thought, I'm going to time a cough to it. Nothing came out. And then he tried it again. This is what happened. Fucking, and he heard somebody outside go like, you hear that? And that's like beyond her. So the sound waves travelled past her to whoever fucking heard that. He went, right, and it was fucking stinking. Like diarrhea stinking. Illness. Like really bad. But he did say it was already stinking. But now he'd done that. So he thought, right, I'll get this finished. He couldn't stop now. There's still more to come. He'd broken the seal. Like a cow pat in a field, it looks all crispy on the outside, but if you ever sort of like push a stick into it, it's all moist on the inside. That's kind of like almost like what his arse was like. It's like he'd broken the arsehole seal. So now it can't come out. It had to keep coming out now. So he did the rest of it, and it's like, and he's like, fuck it, just let it happen. Let it happen. And he's like, this is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then he wiped his arse, which took about 5 fucking minutes. Because it was just like, it just felt like constant. It was like wiping, it was just, it's like diarrhea. It was just constant. And he heard this. You okay in there, sir? Fucking staff. Aye. You okay? Aye. Okay. Fucking hell. And he had to ha ha ha, not kind of laugh. He came out the toilet. Flushed the toilet, flushed it again. There was wee spots of shite here and there because it was like a blast. And he was like, you know, wiping that wee bit and wiping that wee bit and wiping that wee bit. Wiping that wee bit. He thought maybe get a wee second. And then he got out and she wasn't there. But the guy who was behind her was there. He was at the front now. And there was some other people behind, but she wasn't there. And he's like, oh. What does that mean? Did she fucking leave after hearing that? Or was she sick of waiting about? Did she not hear that? Did she not hear that? Did she go to the toilet at the back? Because she did say hurry up. And he got out and the guy that went in kind of opened the door and went like that right away, turned around right away and like, fucking hell, mate. What have you been eating? Craig just went like that. Went back to his seat and he sat down next to his pal and he said, where did she go? Where'd who go? You see her that was stunned? Oh, aye. I think she went back to her seat. Right, she was waiting for the toilet. I don't know, maybe she went to the toilet at the back. What you talking about then? I just talking about. I said you got into Ibiza. Did you see if she went to? No, I don't know. Where is she? She's back there. Craig stood up and turned around, and she was in the seat directly behind. You know, he's better like that. He went like that. All right. And sat down like that. What's that? Shut up. She said, who's there? Got him fuck up. Heather was talking to. Heather were talking to how well? And his fucking pal went like that. Alright. And sat back down. And then they got he just sat there, Craig just sat there like that. His pal went like, you alright? Aye, just is it because of her? Aye, just fucking me, I fucking got it myself. You want a bit? What happened? What happened? Did you say it? No, it's what I said. Well, it is. Fuck. And then he was just sort of sitting there for about half an hour, just like that. Hopefully I don't fucking bump into her again. And then he had this voice. He thought it was his pal to the right of him, but it was coming from behind the gap between the two seats. And it was here. It was a woman here. He turned around, it was her. And he went, alright, like that. And she went like that. Are you Brian Limond? She didn't, just joking. But she went like that. She didn't. She went like that. here. See that shite you did? Aye. He could smell it from outside. Oh, fuck, sorry. She went, no, it's cool. I liked it. And I like your haircut. And they got married. The end. That's nice, isn't it? That's a true story. That wasn't an improv, that's a true story. How'd I know? See the pal? That was me. I was talking about a pal there. And funnily enough, I've changed the name to Craig, but his name was Craig. I just picked a random name to change his name for, to protect his anonymity. But the random name that I selected was actually also Craig. Just coincidentally.